doobie, yabba dabba doo doo boo dee doo dee. I'm just playing. We are about to listen to we'll say the remainder of the Clipse Let God Sort 'Em Out album, right? We're gonna do a full album sort of review and then sort these damn things out throughout the next couple of weeks. Hold on, let me also tap in on our TikTok side so I can see what is up when you. Oh wait, do I have a? Nope, that doesn't work.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, so big finger salute once again. If you are here for the first time, pretty much we are a live music reaction and review show. For independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. From time to time, though, we do reactions to movies, TV shows, video games, and of course more. And of course, we're gonna do a reaction to the Clipse album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. If you already heard it, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts on each track, your favorites, all that good stuff. We've already listened to pretty much the first, 3 or whatnot. So we got the one with John Legend. We caught the one with Kendrick and the one with Tyler, which will of course, clip and bring back in tomorrow. But let's go ahead and continue on and see what this album has in store. Again, y'all claim this best album of the year.
Imagine being
and
able
so
to
we
build
finna see, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna listen to So Be It next. Rate this song in the chat.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million
1 to
down
10.
here.
Let's see if I can.
When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
So this the other one I remember seeing
So be it, so
a little
be
bit
it.
of the video for that.
Smoke.
A little bit of a performance kind of thing.
CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I could show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want 'em blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke.
Rate this in the chat.
So be it.
Yeah, rate this in the chat.
Smoke.
Do you hate it? Is it whack? Is
You
it?
ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't Malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, guns salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, you crack. cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So
6,
be it,
7,
so
8,
be
9. All right. That was So Be It by the Clipse, man. Give me a second and give y'all thoughts.
With Asana, your mama don't know about Obama. What?
So this is another one that, of course, I think we've been seeing across, our timelines. They've had like visuals and different stuff like that for, this. I've seen, of course, a little bit of the performance or them previewing the one with Kendrick, of course. And then, I think those are kind of the only two that we've actually sort of, kind of heard a little bit ahead of time or whatnot. But I always listen to just a little bit of it because I wanted to be able to do that first time full reaction, like right now. And again, love the actual record. Beat is dope. Simple, but has that quality, straight to the point, a little bit of a sample, kind of situation within there. And, just perfect for the things that we would, hold on, let me see. Always is that perfect for, just things that, we would essentially see and hear from, the Clipse, for me, it's dope to be able to see not only the Clipse back, right? I mean, you're gonna hear me say that pretty much a lot throughout, a lot of these songs and whatnot, just because there are certain artists who we hadn't heard in quite some time. We're still waiting for this, but from Andre 3000, technically, right? You know what I'm saying? Him getting in, straight rapping, through dope beats and having, decent concepts and stuff like that. But, Clipse just as a group together essentially is something that I think we've wanted for a bit or whatnot. Same thing like when Redman and Meth get back together, when the Locks get together and do some vice versa. I forgot what I was gonna, add to that. Psycho gave that one a 9 out of 10 or whatnot. Again, we're gonna see how this album does. Wayne didn't get quite the best reaction to, Carter 6, and people flamed it kind of all over. I didn't necessarily feel like it was the worst, album. There were some questionable beats and production and maybe just 1 or 2 songs that I probably would have kept off, but I didn't feel like it was the worst, right? So I'm curious on, with a lot of people being on the opposite side, seeing what and how this one plays out. The next song, of course, Ace
is getting saucy.
We got Ace Trumpets by Clipse coming up next. Give me a second. Let me turn this off. And hold on. What up?
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho. You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets in rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy. How could you and me be? Ever seen his peers? Can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears? Only VVs. Play musical chairs for the stare through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini.
What up?
Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki. Life's peachy. ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough.
That Pusha T, the Riddler of rap, for real, man.
Penny Alavaca, Panama fishing village, visiting with Papa, with Chapas. All of you impasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha, never leaving home without my peace like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, I was Alibaba. Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass.
It's crazy because this one's a little bit slower, but it just works.
Trumpets and rose modes.
Like, it's one of those definite head knockers. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite beats so far from the records. You know, a lot of the production so far, you know what I'm saying, keeps it simple with a few things, sometimes sampled, sometimes straight up, you know, synths and you know, vibrations. And you know, the flow, you know, how they were able to get in there, you know, with these bars is dope. So this is another one that I think you guys probably saw some kind of visual or something like that, you know, with out there. You know what I'm saying? Next one, full on, complete new territory and stuff like that. Let me see what up. Right now we're actually doing the reaction to the full Clipse album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. After we're done, we'll get into you know, submissions if you guys are, you know, sending in and stuff like that. But we're doing that, you know what I'm saying, first and stuff like that. If you don't want to wait for us to be done with the album, you can send a skip and we'll you know what I'm saying, throw you in between. But
with the help of zeros,
we got a goal here. Let me see. The next one is supposed to be, yeah, man, that beat was hard hitting and whatnot. Big Dizzy said I agree, that beat was fire. And that Pusha T is the Riddler of rap, man. Like, listen, you know what? The way he freaking raps, so
how I'm doing.
This one's featuring Dream.
Let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it. Nige asking for siblings. I know he meant it. V miscarry, we hit it. I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe. You stick with it. Pre-order the strollers. Our face in it. I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics. I'm so sadistic, so religious. That's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Blitzing niggas for riches like 4th and inches. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't.
Oh my
Dream of taking you down, the hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton.
Richards replaced all the Pashas. Dior slides made of iguana. Stuff
gotta make you check in
for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like tryna borrow, blow a budget. Like fuck it, we gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When this chess game is played smarter.
Is that for real?
This life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven.
Was that for real or the
How to
dream?
pack the blizzard in Honda Civics.
No, for real,
Took fatherless women and showed them living. Left mama the children, it take a village. Writings was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's long division. Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Visits behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, names were mentioned. Explains the sentence, the pain is endless. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Guns, Czechoslovakia, it starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with vengeance. Made my exit just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Richards replace all the Pashas. Dior slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow.
It is. I don't think I've ever heard Pharrell with auto-tune.
Like fuck it, we gon' tuck it till it all falls down.
I don't feel like he needs it.
Game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
Life and death are simple formalities.
Yeah, see, because this is Dream right here.
You can poison the world in technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's genocide when pawns feed the headlines. The kingdom of truth can never outlive a lie.
Yeah, we doing a Clipse album reaction right now.
The queen, take them dead or alive. Pyro, Pyrex, Icy, Iris, violence of violence. Either way, it was worth the suspense.
All right, man. Hey, stop it. So, man, that beat up the ante a little bit freaking more, you know what I'm saying? It had a lot more elements to it that, you know, made me like it, that the more that it sort of went in there and, you know, sort of grew. And that is something that I often tell artists who send to my show as well, is like, you know, production wise, you know, it's up to the producer to inspire you to do a little bit more of, you know, your song, and even the listener for them to just get excited to continue to go throughout a record, right? Half the artist job, but half the producer, because if you have dope parts within there, you know, it just it hits us in certain, you know, ways or whatnot. I do not feel like Pharrell needs to use auto-tune. We've never heard him with it until now, as far as I'm concerned. And most other songs, if not everything that I've ever heard him with, he's just used his actual voice. And I've appreciated him for that, right? He's never been an artist who's needed to go in and utilize auto-tune, in my opinion. Dream, on the other hand, I've, you know, we've known him, you know, and certain artists in that genre already, and so, you know, I would have kept it with you know, with just Dream. And what I assume happened, right, this is my take, because I assume Pharrell did it as a placeholder, you know, like a reference, and he probably wanted Dream to basically do it. And then I bet Dream said, nah, man, why don't you actually get on it, and I'll still do a verse, you know what I'm saying, at the end. I do a little bit of a, you know, kind of situation and go from there, you know what I'm saying. I may be wrong, you know, but, you know, that's what it seemed like to me, because they necessarily, like, you know what I mean? I know Pharrell to be able to do a lot more, and just with his standard you know, voice and vocals, like, he has the ability to go in there or whatnot. Do you agree or disagree? Get in the comments, let us know your thoughts and your favorite song from this Clipse album or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, they want God to sort it all out and stuff like that, but listen, we gonna organize it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in here. Let me see what we got next. Hold up. Next one is MTBTTBF. What? Hold on, I didn't introduce that last song though. Hold up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This one is Clipse. Why is it? I hate that they put Pusha T and Malice on there. This one is Clipse with. Okay, wait, what? This one is Clipse with The Dream and Pharrell Williams with All Things. I forgot it. When all things considered. I gotta like go and redo that thing. All right, and then
No confessions,
because
questions.
again when I do the post and stuff like that. All right, this one is the Clipse MTBTTTBF. No, I'm just playing. There's too many damn letters. For
We
this
contesting, fireworks will send a message, iridescent, slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson, poker faces keep them guessing. No expression, ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure, peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep, we in ZZ's, me and Lee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile home. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rows at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal, that's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bows on they toes. Niggas measly, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I could tell cause your bitches look needy. She want Mike Tyson, blow to the face. Slalom height, she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows in the crates means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Niggas saying that it won't just a phase. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 Hove with the bass.
She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slalom height, she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows in the crates means more ice for the moles and the ace.
That's right.
Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Niggas saying they won't just the phase. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
All right. Man, feel like we're going up a hill, right? Meaning each record gets better and better. It's nicely sort of sorted out in terms of man, like we just say words from the album and all that. It's nicely sorted out in terms of you know the number at which we've been going through each song. Like each beat sort of like gets a little bit better, sort of adds a little bit more to the flavor. It feels like it could be a new classic for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we've only been into 5 of the 13, you know what I'm saying, so far, whatnot. But again, I'm trying to see, right, anytime we have sort of an album that sort of, either gets a lot of, hype on the good or bad side. We want to see how good or bad that potential, project is or whatnot, right? We did a Carter 6 sort of like review, sort of like, sorted them things, you know what I'm saying, out or whatnot. This one is the sort of, follow-up or whatnot. We still have to also do one for Token's recent thing, maybe Tech Nine's, the Logic and Juicy J album, the 2 Chainz Alchemist produced one, Redman's Muddy Waters. Man, I'm way too freaking late on that one, but I still want to make sure that I have it for as far as the reactions and stuff like that. Let me get into the next one and see what we got. Again, that last one was MTBTTAF, man. I mean, like, listen, y'all abbreviated. What do you expect us to So the dude.
Your favorite movies and shows
Your
together.
favorite movies and shows. Oh my god.
Because Disney Plus.
Oh my gosh, I can't play it, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. All right, this next one is featuring Pharrell, and it's called EBITDA. Shout out to the Clipse. Let's see what you guys think.
I mean the sun like bright as
Hold
can
up,
be.
man. Hey, yo, hey, yo. Rate this in the chat. 1 to 10. Any of our feedback is, of course, welcome. If you have a favorite record from this album, let us know what it is.
I mean the ears like vitamin C. I mean yellow like bright as a bee. I mean the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to C. The pad laid the Eiffel Army won't turn the parades off. God bless takeoff. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Gordo Pies. Picked up the Toro and drive, straight up the 405.
What up,
the way
DJ
that
Young?
the board is designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245, hit him, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hit her like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra. Lifting all this weight, now I live behind the gate. Should DJ the way they digging through the crates. You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space to make pace. The rap house is running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of chase. Bottle servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough.
This beat would be dope on like a Zelda.
I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
Interesting. Kids Pharrell, Pusha T, Malice, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, y'all did y'all thing on that right there, right? I like the overall, energy of the track. Beat reminds me of something we'd hear from like a boss level in like a Zelda game or something like that, right? Probably minus like the hard hitting, drums within there, but it would definitely be, something with maybe a little bit more, added sound. But I liked how they got in there, what I'm saying, with that. Like, again, they acclimate pretty well to Pharrell's, production. Again, it's good to be able to hear. I think the thing I meant to say last time was, Pharrell had been in a different lane for a cool minute, right? He jumped more over to like, pop and sort of different things with and for soundtracks. And so we hadn't got to hear Pharrell back into more of that rap kind of section, what I'm saying, for a while. And so, this our way back in, what I'm saying, to that, seeing like Pharrell get back into, what I'm saying, his shit with him as well. And I'm curious on the making of this project as well, you know what I mean? Like them being able to get in there and I know like Pharrell probably like asking them like, man, so what do you guys want to say? Like, what are you guys aiming to do this time around?
If you get stuck on the melody or if you just feel like you can't.
I did not, man. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So next one is Stove God Cooks. And It's featuring Stone Guard Cooks, and it's called Fico.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll, and waiting on faith ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust the mouth where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you reading up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking the judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling a maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne, whispering die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turned the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas,
like
let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Go get a Glock 27, fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. That was the baseline. Check out on register 1. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bells just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime, cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel.
I like the fact that they're keeping the rhyme schemes.
Dumb diddy dumb. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline, cause this really shit I done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turned the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Inside out. Wow. Ow. All right, what y'all think about that right there? Let me make sure that I don't. No, listen. You gotta make sure you go to the right one. Oh my God! How long is this clap? Jeez, Lil, with your glitching to the thing.
I mean, it is like vitamin C.
Hold on, man. Jeez, Lil, it's like everything's glitching out all of a sudden. Hold on, let me again. I've got to fix this before I go into that. That was Stove God Cooks. So that one. Stop it. Let me just pause this before I go to the next one. Every time I try to pause it, it makes me I'm gonna punch this thing. I'm gonna punch it.
Questions.
Stop. Pause. Jeez Louise. Okay, now, no, you know what? I still want to go back to where I'm supposed to be. All right, click it. Stay there for a second. Watch out. Okay, now pause. Jeez Louise. All right, so that one was back to one of the kind of slower tempoed, productions and records and stuff like that. They still got in there, did their thing. What I appreciate is the consistency with like the rhyme patterns that they chose to still get in there and rhyme with or whatnot. And again, they're prolific writers, so they get in there and still have something, you know, dope to offer throughout. And you know, each record so far, right? If we're sort of weighing you know, their beat selection, right? I think so far so good. I haven't heard something that I haven't liked or wouldn't want to come back to, you know, so far. I think a good song from any artist makes you want to listen to it in various situations, right? You want to take it to the car, you want to take it in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Listen to it on the big speakers. You want to get your good headphones and kind of, you know, experience it in all the different, you know, ways. So far it does feel like an album that you want to sort of like bump in that, right? The next one is Clipse featuring Ab Leva, and it's called Inglorious Bastard or Inglorious Bastards. There was an N in there.
When we are together, we got power. We have shifted from having a seizure about what the man got to season what we need. Burn, baby, burn.
DJ Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is. With an apron, it's whiter than the post is. Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call him Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches.
Like,
got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watch MC Alpha with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm hosting.
I miss DJ Clues.
We really netted what we grossing. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean. By the way, the stinkers really frozen. By the way, the sinkers being loaded.
What is with this tag,
By the
though?
way, the stinkers really chosen. Head haloing, seated in a late foreign. Name a bitch you ain't going. Two-tone with the voice rolling. Just a glimpse what the boy holding. Knocking over all you toy soldiers. 1 + 4 acres, no neighbors. I remember the days of no cable.
This is
Colombian stallions in
Oh my gosh, that is as annoying as purchase your tracks today. Like, why is it there's so many freaking times? It's like going from left to right to like, it's just like, it's just playing peekaboo with us.
stable. With natural
It's
titties and no
distracting.
navels. Only work getting done is on the table. Deaf to skimmers and shavers. I'm allergic to anything other than money behavior. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like notorious. Tell me, is we trafficking or tricking? Somebody gotta show me the difference. Stand on every word whenever I wrote shit. Under my boots, nigga,
Like,
nothing
is that
but goat
DJ
shit.
Clue?
I was fine getting rich under their noses. Today a nigga celebrate to you and post it. Saltwater tears, cooked with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No petroleum back then. Kid work under linoleum, that thinking. Got me standing on this podium. Chop the roof off, nigga, this coupe talk. A Virginia nigga driving to New York.
This is
Speed
culturally
trap ducking. My tits
inappropriate.
The money's in a trailer car, fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph. In a 2-door roof, helping me cool off. Chains on me like Slick Rick the ruler. Seats white with the 6 blacker than Umar. Niggas trying to stop my play, Parisian nights. Private rooms at Bar Pray the season's right. Louis Vuitton hug my arms, scribbled in red. Blood diamonds flood my charm.
This is culturally
The
inappropriate.
chauffeurs are made, flights are chartered, the villas in the hills are paid. Blood spilled, ring finger names engraved, shirts with silk, the yacht light flags are waved. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like notorious.
Oh
Tell me if you trafficking or tricking, somebody gotta show me the difference. Ha!
Gosh, my bro, like the whole review is gonna be about that freaking tag.
Now that I use Monday service.
because that's all I could really think about. You know what I'm saying? I do want to hit the clap button. What I was able to pay attention to for the most part, you know, was dope, right? And all I really want to say is that that tag, it's like it happens too consistently, right? You know, it's just it happens as much as you would hear the, you know, purchase your tracks today on beats that artists don't, you know, don't purchase. And so part of me feels like, is that what happened? Did y'all did not purchase the beat and y'all just gonna rap over all the places that the tag is? Like, if you're gonna have or be one of the producers that like your tag is through a B, right? At least like make it like make it sort of like come on in a certain like timing, meaning like make it feel like it's a part of the actual production and things being said actually on beat, as opposed to it just like being on there randomly or whatnot. Just because that, like what I'm just now finally, you know, it's never really has happened with like a major sort of like artist or whatnot. So I didn't know how annoying that would be regardless of who it is, right? Like if it was an indie artist, I think we would have been in that same place, of course. But we expect you guys to sort of, you know, make those mistakes. These artists, right? Clipse, a freaking Snoop Dogg or whoever. I don't think we do that same thing. And like, Ken, I need to confirm whether or not that's DJ Clue. You know, he's the only one I know to sound like that and sort of, you know, do the echoing thing, right? But you know, it's missing him saying his own name, right? You know, like it ain't a DJ Clue without a DJ Clue. There's a storm. Wah. You know what I'm saying? Like we need all that. Had a good energy though, production wise. I'm just like I went to the comments just to see like what you know, people would say. And the first comment, hold up. The first comment when you go in there, you know what I'm saying, or at least the one that's on top, yeah, has the most likes. It says, "This is culturally inappropriate," you know what I'm saying, and then puts the little mouth emoji with fire emojis through it or whatnot, you know, and I'm like, my freaking gosh, man, you know what I'm saying. You guys give your thoughts in the chat and in the comments. Let us know what you think overall. Again, song was freaking dope. I'm just like, man, fix that. Fix that, please. All right, we got the next record coming up in just a moment. Clipse, Pharrell, so far ahead. We shall see with our right knee. Let me see how we're doing on the stream right quick, just because at some point we assume we'll be potentially, you know what I'm saying, cut or something like that. I'm enjoying listening to this album so far. We'll see what's going on with this. Hold on, let me unmute that.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it, but once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be high.
See, Pharrell know how to sing.
You can't see it from where you sitting. Shit. But this Ferrari leather with the matching stitching is so far ahead. You niggas are behind.
Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the art of war, all my niggas draw, so we all Picassos. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuffed in and all told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo.
They don't know what it is.
Consistent.
But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be high.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How your pastor whip a Rolls Royce. That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections. I done pulled Ocean's 11s. Even when the well ran dry, I done raised quotes in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message, like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work, see me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras, only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you in too deep, let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
Like
they
that.
know what it is when I'm on it, but once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far.
Things don't wanna change, don't wanna say, don't wanna freaking throw shit away. No, that I say. Alright. That's another favorite one. You know, for me, like that's definitely one I'd put on the playlist. Man, that beat hits hard. Definitely one of those stank face, you know, ones in my opinion that would get me to immediately get in there and want to write to something or whatnot. There were quite a few records that they said they sent to Jay-Z that he, I guess, you know, passed on because he's not on the album or whatnot. But I'm curious to know what he would have done to any of the songs. I think he would have been able to secure any number of them, right? But also, if he picked any of you guys, or if they picked any of you guys to be a part of the project, and you guys had your choice of record to be on, you know, which one would you guys want to take part in? So far, I don't know. Like, there are quite a few that feel like that they're, you know, of a style that I definitely would have wanted to get in. Like, that one does feel good. And there are different elements, right? When Pharrell comes in with that chorus, it's a little bit, you know, peaceful. It has like a little bit of a vibe to it, and then it gets into the verses, and you know, just hits hard with that good low end within there. Now this one, ooh, interesting, featuring Nas, This one is called "Let God Sort Them Out." Chandeliers. I mean, is it really is it both of them, or?
It's always the loud mouths that can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the Saint's mouth. Yeah. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come, I'm De Niro, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that. Ain't the ghost that you appear to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Closed casket cause I'm only sick and wolves on you. Berlinetta horsepower, put them hooves on you. Blow $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields.
Kind of a little bit repetitive.
You get the chills cause this shit is real. Now let me rip in, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul in your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Culturally inappropriate. Matter of fact,
single-handedly boosted rap to its newest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. And that rings loud and reverberates. It's not fair to them, I'm thinking I deserve the hate. bring it. Only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista. Man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Well, bro, man. Okay, so hold on, bro. If you don't stop,
the devil's
no, stop it, wait. Damn, we already at the last. How the hell did we get done with it like so fast and shit like that? We already like close to the last track, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. Listen, the one with Nas, you know, honestly, like the first half, right? It didn't feel like it was gonna be a song that Nas would even get on. So I see why they got in there and like switched up the beat right when Nas, you know what I'm saying, got in there, but like it did still feel like something that could be a lot better or whatnot, right? I feel like when we think about any number of artists together, what up, Brumbrella? When we think about other artists, you know, together and collabing, right? We always want to hear what feels like it's gonna be that ultimate, you know, record that you 100%. Oh yeah, that does sound like something that this and this artist would be on. Like I've heard countless records that, or beats where I could imagine J. Cole and Kendrick on things, you know, together, or Ludacris and, you know, so and so or whatever. And so, you know, it's always about finding, you know, that. I feel like they had to cater to Nas when Nas, you know what I'm saying, came up. But I want to hear a record and with a beat in full that doesn't have to change up like that as much, you know, for the artist. I think the same thing happened with like portions of songs that Eminem might have been on with other artists. It felt like he went in and just like made his own beat and then like fit it to the timing, but like, you know, it would grow and it would change and transform into all kinds of stuff. And they'd be like, man, that wasn't the beat that I sent you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so not bad though. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I still have critiques with that first half because it did feel like the beat was a little bit repetitive on, you know, what it was doing. And again, I want to hear what is a Pharrell producing Nas, you know, kind of sound like. So for me, that one, you know, could use a little bit of work. Nas still killed it though, I'll say that, right? Like he got in there and you know, while there's still that tag that's in there that will forever hunt me now, it works and like he was able to overpower it, you know what I'm saying? Like it was there and I immediately forgot it while it was being said, you know what I mean? All right, last record.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know you.
By the grace of God.
The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie to you looking at the body. Smiles I'll never see again, never be a we again. Cleaning out your closet, the one you kept your demons in. Hard for me to breathe again. I'ma blame your head, not your heart, till we meet again. Easily I could have been one of them. Locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings, I kept running in.
Another video game.
The Lord, every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant caving and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580s and a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about the shit daily.
When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind a wall. I've watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I've seen it all. They missed this wall. By the grace of God.
All the black All the black Macs I squeezed, all the black crows I dreamed, even the black cloud hovering. Couldn't touch me in the bulletproof Cullinan. Tears on my pillowcase. Was I spitting in your face when you let me beat that case? Some niggas see the money, can't make. Some niggas get the money, can't take. Gotta realize that they was naked. Was I cooking death when I was baking? Salt Bay, sprinkle it and saute it. You don't trust me, then we all weigh it. And it ain't over till we all say it. And you ain't shooting shit, them guns is archaic. In closing, I see I'm chosen. All my pressure points frozen. You know how it goes. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind a wall. I've watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I've seen it all. They missed this wall. By the grace of God.
All right, so what did y'all think about that? And then we'll wrap everything up with the full, you know what I'm saying, album review. That was amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pharrell, I think, outdid himself with, you know, both the vocals and, you know, production on that, you know what I'm saying? It did have another feeling of something that felt like it could be, again, on a Zelda video game. There are two records in here that feel very much like that, but you know, nice little end topper to an album that, like, in full, all the production, you know, is proper. It feels like something that you would want to go in there, listen to quite a few times, bump in, you know, concurrence it to every, you know, kind of system that you have, of course. And you know, we'll see how they have the rollout, you know, or continue the rollout throughout, and if they make another visual, or where they even go from here, right? Like, it took a while to get these two back together in general. I'd say it's just about as long as we haven't had an Outkast album, and so getting Andre and Big Boy back together, you know, would be a dope sort of like priority, as well as many of the other duos, like I said, that we've seen, you know, throughout. But yeah, so this album I thought was dope, you know what I'm saying? Not bad. There aren't any kind of situations where I felt like, nah, the beat is just too weird. The only criticism or critique that I had is just like that tag that sort of goes through like a few records and is over dominant on, you know, one in specific, and so, you know, I want that to be fixed if possible, and if not, it's fine because it's already out. What are we gonna do, right? But again, like, I'm still trying to figure out like what that might have even you know, been. Let me see what we got, because we're going to play a few out the free line, and we'll see what other kind of content we gonna do. It's Friday.
It's Friday. You got no job. You ain't got nothing to do.
Leave your thoughts in the chat.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Because it's about 11:59. I'm gonna restart it, that way I can put a correct title and stuff like that for the streams, and that I can keep this specific one manageable and stuff. But I'll be back. Appreciate you guys.